Marge Smith, I'm going to talk first, and I don't want you to interrupt me. You're a legend, an icon, accolades is not enough words. You are the, should I say, the nonprofit guru, the go-to person. And don't interrupt me. I just want to say it. You don't have to agree. Now, what I want to talk about, what's coming up now with Marge Smith and Community Works?
Community Works is actually one of my favorite projects because I think it is a great way to bring people together and enable community to work. It's a conference that is held at Frist University, Princeton, at Frist, not at Princeton University, on January 28th from 5 to 9:15. And it really tries to accomplish three things. One is networking. Because until we understand the resources and the people that are available, we can't really make community work. Each one of us can have our own vision and our own belief system of what we'd like to see happen. But it's really together that we can make an incredible impact. So it is structured networking. Or you could call it connecting if you don't like the concept of networking. And that enables everyone, when you walk in, to find different people that are involved in projects similar to you, or find out how different people work. Then there is the keynote, again, which we always try to use something that is symbolic of management rather than a lecture, because I don't like to be lectured to. I assume no one likes to be lectured to. So last year we used an orchestra to demonstrate management principles. That means everybody needs to be on the same page. You need to find out what the talents are. And we did that by having somebody play on the wrong page. And we don't have the luxury of ignoring people doing something wrong because the goal's too important and it creates disharmony. And then to demonstrate what people like to do, finding out what people like to do, we had students go out and hand their instruments to the people in the audience. And if you can't play the violin, it's not going to work. So really, managing nonprofits is about people understanding the mission and finding out what people like to do and playing people's strengths. So this year, I'll give you a clue. We're going to use the volunteer fire department. We're in the middle of creating it. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, but I know it will be meaningful. And when you think about the hurricane this year and all the incredible work of the nonprofits, the firemen, volunteers have really been heroes in people's lives. So we are going to feature them as the keynote. Then people pick up a box supper and they go to their workshop. And in the workshop, unlike sometimes when you go to conference, you sit with people you know, the goal is to sit with people you don't know and talk to them about the difference you're trying to make in community. And that is one way of connecting people and also enabling people to understand the resources. Hopefully, everyone will leave with maybe 5 to 10 people that they have met that they would like to connect with in the future, or they run into somebody who has that particular need in their lives, and because they've met a person, they were more apt to refer someone to the agency or to the nonprofit. The workshops are based, we have 22 workshops. You get your first 2 choices. And they're based on ideas that a committee of volunteers, probably 30 people, have come up with. What do you think nonprofits, volunteers, board, or staff need? And the 22 workshops are really exciting and run by incredible professionals. Obviously, social media is a top priority this year. We're having 2 levels, one for beginners and the other advanced. Another key issue always is fundraising, particularly in this economic climate. And we have 4 or 5 workshops that are on that topic. And then a lot are about motivation, legal issues for nonprofits, keys to team building, effective leadership, everything that you can think of that would be important to your nonprofit and your volunteers or staff. So the goal is, if you're thinking of coming as a group of people, to pick different workshops to go to so that you can all get informed about what is important. and then share your information. The topics, the registration, in order to register, the fee is $35. You go on www.princetoncommunityworks.org and sign up, and the deadline for signing up is next Friday. We already have 300 people registered, and we anticipate close to 500 people total. So there is the possibility of walking in, but if you walk in a week from Monday, January 28th, and that will enable, you can still participate, but you will only be able to get in the workshops that are not filled. So I hope everyone will come. It's an incredible opportunity. And by I mean we look at the news and we see only negative. Here you're going to meet hundreds of people or experience hundreds of people who are totally committed to trying to do something good, to make the world a little bit better. And instead of thinking, well, I can't do that, it's hopeless, there's nothing I can do, they have kind of said philosophically in their lives, I can, I will, and I am going to make a difference. So I